Alright, hey there, this is Julian from the Binary Lab. So I want to answer a question made by a few people as to why my system is not on SignalStart. SignalStart is the signal service that is highly recommended on FXbook. And I knew this question was going to come from the very beginning when I decided to put my system on FXbook. Okay, why did I put my system on FXbook? Because I want people to be able to look at the second to none analytics there and basically see that my account is verified, my trading privileges are verified, and it is a genuine legit account. So the next thing is that why not SignalStart? Okay, if you go to the binarylab.net/forexea, you see that I'm very particular about what kind of account that people sign up for. I put exact step-by-step videos and show you like how to get the right account setting, the right leverage, and failing which I keep prompting. I give people the checkpoints to contact my admin, and if anything is out of line, right, I will not even accept that customer to trade on my system. Why? Because I don't want any mishaps. I don't want any mishaps to happen that is not from the cause of my fault. Such as a customer coming on the wrong leverage. If someone comes in on 1:200, that could be fatal. Alright? If one comes in on 1:30, that is definitely suicide. Anyone who comes in should be on 1:1000 or 1:500. And if someone has to come in 1:500, okay, and preferably everyone should be on 1:1000 with FXTM. But today I'm adding a new broker. Finally, I found one. Okay, good news for those in Canada, UK, Europe, because you now be able to get started, whether on self-managed or on the PAM system. Okay, I've got a new broker that's 1:500, but they have been able to give my customers an additional 20% trading bonus, so that effectively brings up your trading potential to 1:600. So that's actually quite decent. You still have to scale back by about 40%, but that's still doable. Alright, so the next thing is, like, with that, well, why not SignalStart? Like I mentioned, leverage, the broker type. I mean, God knows, some brokers even have like FIFO restrictions, they have hedging restrictions, and people will not be able to reliably copy my account. And what if someone is on a standard account that is below a certain number and they're not able to mirror my trades effectively? If their trades are wrongly being multiplied, if there's a round up, round down, okay, because it is not a PAM. That is merely like some kind of a clone. It will round up and round down, and if these things are wrongly done, your account will not perform the same way as mine. So how can I be accountable for different performance, or even bad account performance, or even loss of account, right? So I want to protect myself in that respect. I want to protect you. Anyone who comes on my system needs to get everything right. The next thing is also, SignalStart. Let's say if everyone who came in followed all the instructions, read everything properly, didn't join if they're not supposed to join, and they join. Technically speaking, I would actually make more money on SignalStart for all the small accounts out there. But I would rather earn less commission in the time being on people who want to come in, use the PAM with a starting amount of money like 1,000, 2,000, just test the waters first. 30% of performance not going to come up to as much as I would charge on SignalStart. But if they see promise in my system, and I want to tell you that I'm that confident in my system, that in the long term, almost everyone is going to scale out their accounts so that they can get a daily income from this system that I've developed just by putting a sum there. Like I mentioned in a previous video, someone who puts 50K in their account can get 8K a month of passive income. Who wouldn't want that? Someone who puts 20K in an account could get about 2K in passive income amount. Who wouldn't want that, right? So that's what I'm more interested in. I'm more interested in constantly tweaking my system to accept this kind of customer, rather than people who join in on SignalStart and possibly run 2 or 3 different signals at the same time on an account that is not equipped for handling that many systems, and then they bust their account and start pointing fingers at everyone. I don't want that. So that's the reason why. So if anyone wants to get started on this system, if you can read the full analytics, you can go through the trades. And in another video, I'm also going to be talking about what happened yesterday. Yes, there was a glitch, but we recovered very well from that glitch because I promptly tweaked, without raising the risk. I made some tweaks, and the tweaks will remain. So we lost a bit of ground yesterday, that is true, but we'll very quickly cover that ground in the rest of the month, and we are definitely on track for double-digit performance for this month as well. Bye for now. For anyone who wants to get started, go to thebinarylab.net/forexea. The link is in the video description. Check it out.